Hi, I'm Paul and this is the Golf Show. Hi everyone, I'm Paul Hemlin, welcome to the Golf Show. On the Golf Show this week, I'm going to review the new PowaKaddy CT6. Okay, I've not reviewed a trolley before, so excited to do this. Whilst this box is big, what's inside, I'm told, is not. So let's take a look in the box and see what you get. Wow. Okay, so this is what you get in the box. This is the PowaKaddy CT6 compact range. PowaKaddy say this is 35% smaller than the competition when it's folded up. My first thoughts when I saw it was, where's the rest of it? And that is really tiny. I've seen push trolleys that are bigger than that. Good looking trolley with the grey and the yellow accents. We'll talk about what those yellow buttons are in a minute. Aha, so there is the front wheel. Now the reason this is so small is because of PowaKaddy's two-step fold mechanism. So let's see how that works. Well, first you need to unfold the front wheel. Just press a little yellow button in there. Nice solid click. You've got another yellow trigger there. One step, two step, and you can adjust that handle for where you want it. That took a matter of seconds. We're good to go. First impressions is it's very narrow. So we'll see what that's like when the bag goes on. Also, this front step doesn't look the deepest. I have to see how the bag sits on there. It's a good looking thing though for a trolley. It's got a 2.8 inch LCD display. To start the trolley up, just press the power button and fire it up. They say the battery takes about 8 hours to charge. It didn't take that long last night. I've got a friend who's got one of these. He says he comfortably gets 18 holes out of it, and you can get a 36 battery option for another £50. Plenty going on there, as you can see. Just firing up there. Speed, wow, that thing's pulling my arms off at 2. Wow, let's see how fast we can go on 9. It's a runaway. Oh my goodness. Wow. As you can see, plenty of power going into those wheels. In winter, you are going to have to get some winter wheels on this, otherwise you're just going to be digging up fairways. I'm on one of the many practice areas at FULFORD Golf Club today, and as we're in Yorkshire, we like to do things right. So we're going to do the proper test on this, and we're going to put my tour bag on it and see how it gets on. This bag weighs a lot. So I was a bit worried about this little step there. There's not a lot to put your bag on. Is that on? Wow. I mean, that strap looks pretty secure. Okay, these fold around to your bag as you'd expect. Umbrella's a bit in the way there. Let's take the umbrella out for this bit. And then that sits nice and tight on there. Yeah, that's secure. Of course, put the umbrella back in afterwards. So depending on where your umbrella is, you might have to do that. That feels pretty secure. Let's take it for a test drive. I've purposely loaded the bag up today. It's got waterproofs in, woolly hats, water bottles, umbrella, a dozen balls, so it's weighing a lot. Let's see how this trolley copes with it. So on speed 1, it's got speeds 1 to 9, and it's moving. 2, still a bit slower than walking speed. 3, no problem. Okay, 4, interesting. On my existing PowaKaddy, which is 10 years old, I need this bag on about speed 8 or a 9. 5 is a decent walking speed. I think 6 is as fast as you would want it, really. I think if I put it on 9, I'm going to be running after it. Speed 9. Look at that go, even with that heavy bag. I wasn't planning on going for a jog today. Whoa boy. Yep, that is impressive. A lot of power from a little unit. I'm out of breath. So I think for me, speed 5 or 6 is what I would generally go with. Perhaps speed 7 if I've knocked a ball into the trees and I want to rush down and find it. Another smart feature on this is under this little waterproof cover, you've got a USB charging port. Now, I'm not a big fan of mobile phones on golf courses, but nowadays a lot of us are entering our score online via our phones, so something like this is going to make sure you don't run out of battery. Now, I just want you to have a listen to this trolley. It's really quiet. In fact, this is the first trolley that's been awarded the Quiet Mark accreditation. That's not going to go disturbing any of your playing partners, is it? Very stable there. Really nice quality trolley. Very well balanced for something as narrow and as tiny as that. The controls on this are really easy to operate, very simple. There's your speed dial. You've also got an auto distance wind on function, so you can head to the green and send it off to the next tee. You've got two very discreet buttons here. This one changes it from miles to kilometers. This button here can show you how far you've done on your trip, puts it in yards, how many minutes you've been going, your total, shows you battery levels. Pretty cool. In one of the first episodes of the Golf Show, we looked at the importance about using a trolley. If you put a carry bag on with 14 clubs on, some balls and a drink, it weighs the same as 6 2-litre bottles of fizzy drink. Now, you're not going to come back from the supermarket with that on your back, are you? So it's really important, especially if you're playing 18 holes, you know, the strain on your back. If you're carrying, you're going to be picking your bag up and putting it down maybe 100 times in a round. So that's a lot of effort. You're using a lot of different muscles there. You're going to tire yourself out. So if you want to shoot your best, you do need to get a trolley. Now, if you wanted to get this trolley, this one will set you back £650. This is the CT6 with the 18-hole battery. The 36-hole lithium battery is another £50, and there is an upgraded model on this which has got a GPS on it, which will show you your hole, your distance to targets, front, middle and back. Now, I said I want to talk about these little yellow levers. Well, these are the triggers for folding and unfolding the trolley. So, pretty simple. You've got one there for the front wheel, that just folds straight away like that. This one here helps that collapse. That's pretty easy, yeah? Now, we've all seen a runaway trolley in the past, and it can be quite funny, but it is quite dangerous. One of the features I want to try out on here is the EBS, electronic braking system, which is meant to maintain walking speed and slow you down when you go down a steep hill or when you come up a steep hill. Now, my buddy Bob Taylor has lent me this trolley to test out. Thanks very much, Bob. He did say if I break it, I buy it. So let's hope this PowaKaddy won't let me down. I'm going to set the speed to 5, see how we get on. Oh, I can feel a bit of resistance. Wow, that feels really stable. That's impressive. When you finish your round, this will fit easily into the boot of most cars. Right, off to the 19th. Hope you enjoyed that test, guys. I'm really impressed with this trolley. I think it's robust, it's strong, it's small, it folds away neat. There's a ton of tech on there. It's like a cross between R2-D2 and a Volvo. So really impressed with that. £650 might sound a lot. Trolleys do tend to last for years. You'd be disappointed if you didn't get thick end of 10 years out of this, maybe replacing the battery after 5 or 6. Motor caddies tend to be around the 820, 850 mark, so I think these are pretty good value for money. I'd probably go for the 18-hole battery myself. I think that'd be more than adequate. So I would recommend having a look at one of these, or maybe trying one out down your local pro shop. I want to give you Rory McIlroy's signed Nike golf shirt, and all you've got to do to be with a chance of winning this is to subscribe to The Golf Show on YouTube. Yes, it's as simple as that. Go on YouTube, search up The Golf Show and hit that subscribe button. And whilst you're there, turn on the notifications so you're not going to miss the great content we're putting out there each week. Then, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will pick one at random and I will ship this beauty anywhere in the world. Best of luck. Hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. If you did, please hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Subscription is free. All it'll do is just let you know when our next video is going to drop. I hope you enjoyed the episode of The Golf Show. To watch another, click here. To subscribe, click here.